Welcome back. Softtek is a global provider of IT and business process solutions with nearly 6,000 associates across 30 offices in North America, Latin America, Europe, and Asia. In business since 1982, Softtek is the largest private IT service provider in Latin America. The company now plans to go public this year. Joining me today is one of the world's top female executives, Softtek President and CEO Blanca Trevino. Welcome.
Thanks, glad to be here.
Of course, we just teased about attracting your employees to stay in Mexico. Tell me a little bit about that and what are the challenges that you face?
Okay, what we're doing is we're creating new jobs every year. Softtek, it's a fast-growing company. We have been growing the past 5 years at probably over 30%, and that means, for a service company, that means job creation. And in that sense, what we're doing is we normally work very closely with the universities, so we are offering these jobs and these opportunities to young people. And IT has always been very exciting. So for young people to get into this field and work with top corporations by working with Softtek in a fast-growing company that normally will open more opportunities continuously, it's continuous development for them and opportunities. So I think that's why we have been able to keep very highly skilled talent people in our company. So it's job creation through this new opportunities and this new industry that we're opening for Mexico. Probably you're familiar with nearshore. Nearshore, it's really servicing the U.S. and other countries, and that allows to do that job creation and giving those opportunities to young people. And they're excited about that.
You're planning to go public this year. Why raise the capital now? What do you plan to do with all of it when it comes in?
All of it. All of it. No, as I said before, we're a fast-growing company in a fast-growing industry. So we have managed to keep that growth in the past year without necessarily that kind of capital. Mm-hmm. But we know that in order to keep that growth, we need huge investments in training, in strengthening our recruiting programs, in probably do some acquisitions. So for us going public, it's really the way of having access to that capital that will allow us to keep that growth that we have had.
What do you think if you said that this is the one company or the one sector that we need to invest in to grow the company in the right way, what would that be?
Well, we'll look at something complementary. It's either, for example, last year we did this acquisition in China. For us, it was important to have that component. In order to be a global company, we needed to have presence in that continent. So why IT United? It was complementary, and it allows to have a global presence. If we're going to look to different acquisitions, it will be probably something in the U.S. to have a more direct presence in the U.S. or in very specific technologies or something that we need capabilities that we don't have. That would be the other option. But it's always complementing what we have. It's either our offer or our presence in certain geographies. Thinking about the best one, I think it will be the U.S.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Camille. Thank you very much.
My guest today has been Softtek CEO Blanca Trevino. I'm Camilla Webster on the Forbes.com Video Network.